What is up, guys? Media Master Menard here today, coming back at you with another video. And today we're just trying to bring positive vibes to the community. And we're going to talk about how great of a time it is to be a gamer right now, and how there's so many good things going on, not just this year and this kind of time period, but for the future and beyond. I mean, gaming is really just in a good spot, guys. But first, let's talk about what's going on screen right now. Right now, you're seeing the Crash Team Racing CTR Nitro Fueled remastered game, and I have to say, guys, this game is a lot harder than I remembered it. I don't know if they bumped up the difficulty or what, but I kind of suck at this game right now. But I'm having a ton of fun playing it, bringing back a lot of memories and some of the old tracks, but some of these tracks I don't really remember well, and there's a couple new tracks here and there, I think. So it's been overall a great experience for me, and that's just kind of leading right into this video. There's good games out there right now for us to play, and things are just going so well for us as gamers. And I know a lot of people have said, hey, 2019 really hasn't been that strong of a year for gamers right now, but I really have to disagree. And let's just kind of look at a couple of the games that came out, just a few of them. For example, Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. It's a huge release, and though maybe it didn't live up to the impossibly high expectations, it still was nonetheless a good movie, or a good game. We also have Apex Legends came out, and even if Battle Royale isn't your thing, it really did revolutionize the genre and kind of showed the world that you can still make money while being a good developer like Respawn is, and kind of avoiding EA's scummy tactics. So I really thought that was something that was important, not only for the game itself, but just for the community and the developers, etc. And I know Super Smash Bros. Ultimate came out in 2018 at the end of the year, but it actually happened after the Game Awards, and so it's considered for the year of 2019 because it was literally like December 11th or 13th or something like that. So I mean, it has really carried a lot of momentum through this year, and it's one of Nintendo's flagship games. I mean, it has really done well for itself this year. And we had Mortal Kombat 11 come out recently that was obviously praised for being a really good fighting game. Even though there was some microtransaction issues, the game underneath was very solid. So I mean, there is good games coming out, guys, and I know this was just kind of a few games here and there. Maybe those aren't your cup of tea, but you can for sure find something that is if you look around right now. There's a lot of stuff out there for us. And let's just talk about what's coming out in the future of 2019, just again to name a few, but there's a lot of titles coming at the end, kind of stacked in that holiday time period that it always is. There's some good stuff coming out, guys. I know you are excited for a couple of these, and so obviously really close to us now, we have the release of Super Mario Maker 2 on the Nintendo Switch. That's going to be really fun. I never got to play the first one because I didn't own a Wii U, so I'm really excited to kind of play people's made-up levels and see how hard they can get them, and just have something that's kind of a fun time killer to mess around and play with. We have the Final Fantasy XIV new DLC, Shadowbringers, which is a huge deal. That trailer looks sick, and it really made me want to beat the other Final Fantasy XIV DLCs because I'm at 50 capped because I haven't bought any of the DLCs. So I have a max level character that's ready to do Heaven's Ward and do Stormblood and do now Shadowbringers, but I need to level up my characters and go through that grind first. I'm a little afraid of that. Astral Chain, a new IP, is coming out for the Nintendo Switch from Platinum Games. I mean, that's super exciting, guys. I mean, a lot of people complain in this day and age there's only remasters and remakes or sequels, and Nintendo and Platinum Games are stepping out of their comfort zone and, hey, we're bringing you guys a new IP, let's see how you guys like it. And I love that creativity. Pokemon Sword and Shield obviously is going to move millions of units. It's going to be epic. I cannot wait to get my hands on that game. The hype is really starting to swell up. Fire Emblem Three Houses comes out about a month from now. I'm really stoked. I know there's a lot of Nintendo things on this Switch, but Nintendo is really going to knock it out of the park later this year, guys. It is so exciting. Fire Emblem might be my game of the year in my head. I haven't played it, obviously, but there is just so much that looks great in that game. It looks like Persona 5 mixed with Fire Emblem. It just looks great. And then there's also Jedi Fallen Order. I know a lot of people are saying they're kind of reserved about this game, but the more I look at it, the more I'm kind of seeing it as a Jedi Uncharted, which I think can really be a good thing. And I know it might not be the longest game or be an open world game, but sometimes that's okay. I mean, I'm okay with kind of a linear game. That doesn't really bother me too much. And then Death Stranding from Hideo Kojima. Obviously, guys, this man is just a mastermind. He is so creative, and I was kind of like, what the hell is going on with this game? But the most recent trailer made it really look like a game, and it's starting to finally come together and be good. And I think that's just fantastic. And so this is kind of just a few games I wanted to throw out that are coming out later this year that are like, hey, these are going to be good games. But let's not even get into games that are announced but don't really have dates but are kind of, we know, in the near future. Games like Last of Us 2 or Ghost of Tsushima, I mean, guys, those are going to be haymakers at stores or on the digital marketplace. People are going to buy those games. Last of Us 2, I am like so excited to see where they go with this game, and I trust them wholeheartedly. Even though I didn't think the first game should have a sequel, I am so excited for the sequel. From the trailers they put out and the gameplay that they've shown, it looks so just visceral. I know that was a buzzword a year or two ago and it was kind of a joke, but it just looks so great. And we can even kind of stack on top of that hype, hey, this next generation of consoles is coming pretty soon, and we're starting to kind of slowly get specs or details leaked out to us, and we're trying to see how powerful these machines are that we're going to have in our hands. And man, guys, it is really just an exciting time to be a gamer. And on top of that, even more so, I'm just kind of spitting out reasons for you guys. Guys, I mean, gamers are starting to kind of take a stance on these microtransactions, and even though some companies are still trying to stick by their guns, like EA recently with their spending opportunities or like surprise mechanics, whatever they want to call them, gamers are taking a stance against these, and people are noticing. I mean, governments are starting to be like, hey, this isn't ethical what these companies are doing with these microtransactions and loot boxes, etc. So, I mean, we are starting to have our voice heard as a community. Things are just honestly great, guys, and I just wanted to bring this positive vibe to gaming, because I know sometimes people get caught up on the negatives, and negative things are easy to clickbait and they get very good views, they do good in the algorithm, but hey, sometimes we just need positivity in this community, guys. So that's why I wanted to bring to you guys today. But I want to know what you guys think about the state of gaming at this point in 2019 down in the comments below. Do you think it's in a good state, a bad state? Have the releases this year been as good as advertised, or have they been a little below par? Also, if you guys liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Maybe bringing you guys more movies, TV, video game, and anime content. I'm going to leave a link to my Twitter down in the description below so you can find out when I post a new video. And until then, this is Master Menard, signing off. Now look at the top, I'm going crazy, who wearing the crown? Scoodly bop, doodly bop.